All right. I believe that, yeah, we are recording. Okay. So, in this video, we're going to be going over kind of the very ultra simple menu we have so far. So, currently, options and quit game. Actually, the quit game does do something. Actually, no. No, it doesn't really. Um, wow, did I break it? Did I? Oh, I think it did actually just end the game. Okay, so start game. Options does not currently do anything. Quit game does actually quit the game. I forgot that I added that. Okay, off to an excellent start for this video. But so yeah, if we start the game, uh, you've got a couple of save slots. A couple of these I already just tested out, but for the purposes of showing off what it's like to start a new one, we're going to create a new save file. Enter the name of a save file. We will call this test 3. So now we've got test 3. That is a brand new save slot. So we'll start on that one. Shadows are looking a little wonky starting out. But yeah, so we went over it a little bit in the last video, but we're going to go a lot more into it this time. So these, the fires, are just really rudimentary save points. So if you press 1, it will save game, and your progress will be saved. So, I mean, we didn't really change anything about our character, so we'll go off and we'll go do that. So yeah, the village is over there. So we're in the village now. So we save at this one. Now if we close the game down and we load back in, we would come back to this save point. But let's make it even more interesting. So let's buy all the items that this guy has, and let's use the thing that increases our health, the increase to equipment slots, and let's, equip some items that we like. So now if we logged out, we actually wouldn't have any of that because the game does not save automatically. It only saves your stuff when you save it manually. So I saved all of that, and now we get an error, but it's not that important. And now, so we quit out of the game. We'll start it again. We'll start our test 3. So we come back into the game with, everything that we bought, everything that we equipped, and the only thing that I don't think it did save is it didn't reset our spark uses and it didn't reset our health, because I don't think it brings that over between saves. So the save system obviously isn't it is not perfect. It is really far from perfect, because dealing with like saving game stuff is very tricky. Like if we went up there and we activated the ski lift from the first dev blog. Actually, no, not the first dev blog, the second dev blog. But if we went over in there and we activated that, and then we saved the game, it would not save that is activated. So there's a limited number of things that it saves, and I need to create a better system for saving things like changes that you make in the world, like saving the fact that you beat the boss, things like that. So I need to work on that quite a bit, but the basics are definitely there, and the basics are working pretty well for us right now. So the thing that I'm going to talk about a little bit is that we redid our vehicle, the puddle jumper. So we can get on it, it's still a little bit wonky, but right now it functions very differently than it did last time. It no longer functions like a helicopter. You can press shift to make it go faster, but yeah, right now it does kind of function more like a hovercraft, kind of a jet ski kind of thing. It does get a little bit wonky if you drive it into walls. You can flip yourself over, but it'll go to the ground and it'll right itself. So it's a lot closer to where I want it to be, and it's very different than it was last time, but it is definitely far from perfect. And that thing over there is just kind of something I added so that you'd have something to drive to. Just something else. And it cannot function if you have it above a certain height. Because like I said before, I don't want people to be able to like fly this to the top of like every mountain, kill every boss in the first 5 minutes. But there will definitely be ways to like upgrade this eventually. You'll have like probably like wreckages you can find out in the water that you can find upgrades for it on, increase the speed or the handling or the maximum height that you can use it at. And I made this thing, which is just it despawns the other one, and it just gives you a new one in case you like lose it or it bugs out or something. So it's just you walk over that, spawns a new one, and that'll probably be like probably be one of those on every island. But yeah, there's that. A lot of really big changes. I think the game is about where I want it to be. Functionally, obviously it has a lot of work that needs to be done with regards to sounds, getting sounds in the game, fixing some minor bugs, like those bugs with the saveability of the game, actually adding like options, like an options screen and things like that, and obviously overhauling a lot of the code and updating that. But functionally, everything that I wanted in the game is kind of there, and right now it's just polishing and updating it. And I don't think I will have quite as much time to work on that in the future, but I'm still very excited to work on this game and see where it goes. So what I am doing right now is I'm just making my way downtown. I think there are a few minor changes with the boss, but I think that would be a good thing to end the dev blog on, is just a couple of changes with the boss, and obviously changes with this area. Oh, naps. Fell down there, but oh. Well, I really screwed the pooch on that one. Okay. But yeah, we added some jumping puzzles to get to the top of the tower, make it a little bit more interesting than just bouncing around on these things. Not incredibly hard. That's a good thing I had the extra jump thing on. So yeah, I think it'll be fun working on the art for this. Definitely will need to make the main character a little less janky. Added a save point right before the boss, and bounce right on up there. So we did add a very basic texture to the boss. Something cool that I added that will show off is the boss changes its texture when you get it to its second phase. I just thought that was a nice touch. I will probably be completely removing this boss model because I don't want to have to animate another like humanoid character. That'd be way too much work. So I'll probably just make it a boring like sphere or something. But yeah, when you kill him, he ragdolls, and yeah, victory pops up, and that's all cool. So yeah, I think that's a good point to end the video on. Yeah, a lot of minor changes, and right now what the game needs the most is just a lot of fixing up, a lot of polishing, a lot of making nice looking art to slap on everything. And, well, I hope to talk to you all very soon, but otherwise I'm going to stop rambling and end the video.